Earlier, we discussed Aristotle's three broad categories of appeals, the artistic proofs. In this video, we're going to discuss some specific strategies you will likely see as you explore others' texts. First, you'll undoubtedly come across a number of linguistic strategies, especially in texts that are primarily composed of words. Linguistic strategies revolve around how words are chosen and used in the text. Words differ, and not only in their definitions, but also in their senses. These senses carry emotional and ethical inflections with them and can either hurt or help a writer or speaker, depending on how they want to engage with their audience. One example of a linguistic strategy relating to word choice is the use of euphemism. A euphemism is a word or phrase that an author or speaker might use to avoid negative associations with a more direct term. For example, a manager in an office might speak of downsizing rather than firing employees, or someone in the military might speak of collateral damage rather than civilian casualties. As you interact with texts, pay close attention to what words the writer is selecting and why. Second, people will often use structural strategies to try to influence their audience. These strategies might include using an expected organization or doing certain things at certain times within a text. For example, an author might choose to present an array of statistics at the beginning of a piece of writing. Since people often associate statistics with credibility, such a strategy may start the reader off believing that the author is a credible source. This, then, would be an example of an appeal to ethos by using a structural strategy. Other structural strategies might include repetition or even rhythm. Third, with increasing easy access to technology, more and more authors are making use of multimodal strategies. As you've seen from your own work, the inclusion of multimodal elements in a text can perform all sorts of actions. Graphs, charts, or tables can serve as appeals to ethos or logos. The right picture or video can often be a more powerful appeal to pathos than any words could ever be. In the end, any element of a text can be strategic. In other words, every piece, every part of a text can be directed towards helping a writer or speaker achieve their purpose with a specific audience in a specific context. Truly skilled writers can orchestrate all these pieces to work in unison. As you encounter texts, try to slow down and tease out all the ways they may be strategic, remembering, of course, to keep a clear sense of the writer's audience and context in mind. And as you compose your own texts, ask yourself, how can I make this piece, this paragraph, this word work better for me? How can I be more strategic?